Hello. Good evening. This evening I'm going to be reading you some children's books. Hopefully this will give you a feeling of being a child and being lulled off to sleep by the sound of a comforting voice reading to you. We're going to start with Jungle Party. Morning in the jungle is peaceful and quiet. Too quiet. Let's have a party, suggests Bird. A big one with lots and lots of animals, adds Monkey. This is going to be one loud party, laughs Giraffe. But how can we let animals from the farm in the ocean and the Arctic know about our party, asks Elephant. They live so far away. I'm the fastest flyer in the jungle. I'll tell everyone about the party. They'll be near us in no time, says Bird. First Bird flies to the farm. The jungle animals are having a party, he announces. Who wants to come? Is it a large party? Asks Cow. There might not be room for me at a small one. Bird laughs. I think you'll fit right in. Then I'll be there, says Cow. Next, Bird flies to the ocean. The jungle animals are having a party, he announces. Who wants to come? Will it take long to get to the jungle? Asks Turtle. I'm a slow swimmer. Bird laughs. It's a very fast trip. Then I'll be there, says Turtle. Then Bird flies to the Arctic. The jungle animals are having a party, he announces. Who wants to come? Will it be a long party? Asks Polar Bear. I need lots of sleep. Bird laughs. It will be short enough to get you home by bedtime. Then I'll be there, says Polar Bear. Bird flies home to the jungle as fast as he can. Cow and Turtle and Polar Bear are all going to come to our party, says Bird. When will they arrive? Asks Elephant. They will each leave their homes to come here soon, says Bird. We better get the jungle ready, says Giraffe. The animals start decorating for the party. Monkey makes party hats. Elephant blows up balloons. They all wonder what Cow and Turtle and Polar Bear will be like. Do you think they'll like our jungle? Asks Giraffe. It's different from the farm and the ocean and the Arctic, says Elephant. They're going to love it, Bird says, as they finish decorating. Soon the party guests arrive. The jungle animals give out party hats. Cow and Turtle and Polar Bear take the hats and put them on. What do you think of our jungle home? Asks Monkey. Is it different from your homes? Cow thinks about her home. The farm is very dry, she says. Elephant thinks about his home. The jungle is very wet, says Elephant. Turtle thinks about his home. I can swim way down deep in the ocean, says Turtle. Monkey thinks about his home. I can climb way up high in the jungle, says Monkey. Polar Bear thinks about her home. The Arctic is very cold, says Polar Bear. Giraffe thinks about his home. The jungle is very hot, says Giraffe. Bird smiles. We have some things that are the same, too. We love to eat, says Zebra. We love to play, says Monkey. We love to spend the day with our families, says Turtle. And we love to sleep all night long, says Cow. That's true, says Polar Bear. We have one more thing in common, says Bird. Giraffe looks puzzled. What's that, she asks. And my goodness, the last page is ripped out. So let's make up an ending. I'm guessing the last page says, we all love to party. I'm only guessing because the book is called Jungle Party. Okay, moving on. This next book is only available online, and it was given to me as a gift. It's called The Furry Alarm Clock. My teacher announced, just last Tuesday it was, an assignment which set my classroom abuzz. If you have a pet with a special story, share it with us in a fine oratory. She needed to tell us that big word meant speech. Then pencils were sharpened and you could see each of us thinking, writing, carefully noting colorful phrases we'd all soon be quoting. My dog is much braver than Lassie herself. My hungry pet goat ate 12 books off my shelf. 2 pounds is the weight of my huge parakeet. A height of 8 hands makes my horse quite petite. From one desk to another, surrounding me, were proud storytellers scribbling with glee. It seemed from the way that my classmates were writing, each one had a pet thought to be most exciting. Yet try as I might, I could not overcome the feeling that my pet was merely ho-hum. Sure, we were friends, but was that really enough to inspire me to write? This homework was tough. A week has now passed, and today, without fail, we'll each have a turn to recite our pet tale. First up is Beth, full of high praising. Her rabbit, she feels, is pretty amazing. Hopper is my bunny, and he is unique because he goes to work 3 times every week. My grandma moved to a nursing home nearby. We visit all her new friends, Hopper and I. Here's what they tell us at Grandma's Care Center. Hopper is really our best pain preventer. One nice lady said, I forget all my fears on those days when I get to pet his big ears. Another one said, it's fun with your bunny. It seems like a cloudy day turns to sunny. Hopper has become their newest staff member. He started his job the 1st of September. Beth finished and sat down, and all I could see were faces, delighted, impressed as could be. Up front next was Joy. She walked by with a swish and breathlessly told us about her pet fish. Joy started out softly, but then did declare, Splash and I had the best time at the fair. We entered a contest and hoped to do well. We did even better, as I'll show and tell. She held up a picture of judges counting. A lot of colors, the suspense was mounting. They found blue, yellow, green, and orange on her head. On her fins were indigo, violet, and red. Her full rainbow helped the judges decide. My fish would wear the title with pride. Then I was jumping up and down, as Splash was named most colorful fish in town. Everyone loved Joy's story about winning. I could feel my fear and worry beginning. The next story promised to be very big. Who could top Suzanne and her miniature pig? Pigs can be heroes, was her opening line. Sometimes they do things that truly make them shine. Ziggy, my piggy, did this outstanding act. He rescued my family, and that's a fact. Somehow a fire started in our tool shed. It wouldn't take long for that danger to spread. Only Ziggy could smell it. He began to fuss. He oinked really loud to notify us. We heard him and hurried to call 911 as we all left the house, and boy did we run. I hope none of you doubts that pigs can be brave, especially when there are 7 lives to save. Applause, foot stomping, a whole lot of cheering. I felt my fears grow with what I was hearing. My hands started shaking, my cheeks felt a burn. I could not believe that it was now my turn. I'd made a decision I hoped wasn't wrong. I'd written my story as rather sing-song. I thought if I did my best to entertain, no one would think that my Cindy was too plain. The front of my class seemed 2 miles away. I slowly inched forward, turned around, and they all just stared at me, wondering, what's her plan? I took one great big breath, and then I began. One day, a cat came to my door. My mom said that she was a stray. We'd never had a pet before, but I knew I'd want her to stay. Her fur was a cinnamon shade, so I called her Cindy for short. All around the house we'd parade. She would snoop and I would escort. I was hopeful she'd do some tricks or something impressive to see. It was clear by day number 6, she merely intended to be with me, no one else, always near. It begins every day at dawn. Her purpose is so very clear. I am meant to be pounced upon. To be wakened from a sound sleep each morning can be quite a shock. But for me, instead of a beep, I hear my furry alarm clock. Cindy parks herself on my chest, purrs quietly into my ear. It's an odd way to end my rest. Open my eyes and she's right here. I'm certain, and I have no doubt, that on her I've grown to depend. I just can't start my day without my furry alarm clock. The end. I went to sit down and I heard not a peep. Could it be that my classmates were all asleep? Then suddenly, one by one, words filled the space. A look of confusion appeared on my face. They were saying nice things. They all were so kind. Cindy isn't fancy, but they didn't mind. Living with their pets wasn't always great fun. I soon learned that Cindy was second to none. Beth said, "Your Cindy really is special, Kate. I think it's time you start to celebrate. You can be all alone with her night or day. Hopper's work schedule limits our time to play." Next to speak was Joy, in her voice filled with sighs. It's okay that Cindy never won a prize. Once Splash was well known, I was never quite sure if people were happy to see me or her. It's true, said Suzanne, and with a famous pet, people watch you closely and never forget. How you look, what you say, and all their wisecracks make it nearly impossible to relax. How could it be I feared Cindy was boring? Advice from my class did not stop outpouring, until I could say at last, I comprehend it's more than enough that Cindy is my friend. She did not have to be biggest or best, no need to set records or win a contest. She's perfect, it's true, I can only say wow. What I learned today is important and how. Never again do I plan to compare her. Saturday night, however, I will share her. My classmates want to sleep over just so that they'll wake up with my furry alarm clock cat. This last one is, of course, very well known. Hop on Pop by the famous